Go home edition of AEW Rampage ahead of AEW All Out was a loaded 1 hour of wrestling. The show main evented by Darby Allin taking on Daniel Garcia with CM Punk on commentary. You also had Malachi Black in action, as well as Chris Statlander in a handicap match. So yeah, lots happening, and with all the build up to All Out, let's get straight into it. We started things off with Black versus Lee Johnson. Black looked like he was stalking his prey as the match started, backing Lee Johnson into a corner. Johnson went for the waistlock, but Black quickly broke free before charging at Johnson, forcing him to jump aside. Malachi Black went for a waistlock, but Johnson caught him and didn't look too happy. He took Lee down with a leg sweep before taking down with a running elbow. The commercial breaks on Malachi Black in complete control. He had a modified armbar locked in, which he later transitioned into a side lock. Johnson finally got in some offense as returned from the commercial break. Back in the ring, Black caught Johnson with a nasty kick across the chest. He then caught Lee with a running boot in the corner. Black then brought in a steel chair and implored Johnson to pick it up and hit him. As Johnson stood up with a chair in his hand, Black caught him in the jaw with a trademark spinning kick, and it was all over. Dustin Rose came down to make the save and confront Malachi Black, and we later learned it would be Black v Rose on Dynamite next week. Yeah, this was really great. I'm going to give it 7 out of 10. Black, his character is just so good in AEW at the moment, and he's really going over as unstoppable. AEW are booking him brilliantly. TNT champion Miro then had a message for Eddie Kingston and called him out. He accused Kingston for taking a charity contract from AEW. As AEW continued, Kingston finally came out. The Mad King said that Miro was not real before calling him a sinner, adding that he didn't before he sinned. Miro sent out a warning saying if Eddie Kingston came any closer, he wouldn't make it to All Out. But the Redeemer was playing possum. Miro caught him in the face with the TNT belt before rolling into the ring. The Redeemer wanted to inflict further punishment, but Eddie Kingston caught him in the face with a back elbow. He followed up with a DDT to close the segment. Yeah, we didn't get too much build up but on Dynamite, so yeah, this was what was needed. Good little segment, classic go home stuff, perfectly fine. Next up was Rebel and Jamie Hayter versus Chris Statlander in a handicap match. Hayter and Rebel started strong and using a number advantage. From the finish, Statlander had Rebel up on her shoulder as Jamie Hayter charged at her. Statlander also caught Hayter and took them both out, and then forced Rebel to tap out for a quick win. Yeah, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It was fine, but yeah, Jamie Hayter just returning kind of didn't do her much good, which was a bit concerning, but it was Reba who lost, so let's just see where it goes. It looked like Dr. Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter and Reba and Chris Statlander all came in, but Red Velvet came out to back Statlander up. Yeah, that was fine, to be honest, nothing special, but I'll give it a 6 out of 10. We then got a split screen interview with Daniel Garcia and Darby Allin. 2.0 said they were tired of seeing CM Punk and Darby Allin posters and said that he was going to take them out, before Darby Allin replied that he wasn't taking Garcia lightly and he would take him out looking CM Punk in the eyes, who would be on commentary. And then we moved on to the main event. Darby Allin started off strong at the beginning. Sting was cleaning house at ringside when the distractions started coming in, but it allowed Garcia to take advantage, locking in a submission hold. Garcia was in complete control after working on Allin at ringside. The action headed to a break. Allin was on the verge of getting back into the match, but Garcia took him down with an elbow strike. Allin broke free, only for Daniel to lock in another chokehold to get back in control. Both men were on their feet, and Allin took one of CM Punk's trademark moves, the Pepsi Twist. Allin then hit a code red for a near fall and rolled Daniel Garcia up for the win. 2.0 attacked the match early on before CM Punk got up and came down to the ring, forcing them to back off as Allin took 2.0 out with a suicide dive, and Allin and Punk had a face-to-face confrontation as Rampage went off the air. 7 out of 10, great match, and then afterwards, just the perfect way to get everyone hyped for the show. Overall, AEW Rampage gets a 7 out of 10 from me. I enjoyed Rampage this week. It was good fun from start to finish, and yeah, did a good job of building up for several matches at All Out. The women's title match, it was okay. That was probably the weakest, but Miro, Kingston, and obviously Punk, Allin. So on the whole, good show. But anyway guys, that's it for the video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, let me know your thoughts, comments down below. Follow me on Twitter, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, and subscribe to my channel on the screen right now. That would be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.